Okay guys, it took me 10 years to turn this into this. So I started this journey totally from scratch. I didn't have any experience with 3D printing and working with composite. So during these years and making these videos, and thanks to you, I've met a lot of you and become really friends. We've find the experience to 3D print and work with composite. So my ultimate dream is to build the F-35B, which is a really complicated airplane with 19 doors, all the vertical takeoff mechanisms, and it took me a lot of building other aircraft such as the Harrier or the Boeing X-32 to find new techniques how to take off vertically, really something to work. So I'm really proud that I met friends like the guys from RC Jetprint, the guys from Skilljets, Orange Aerospace. So thank you all for being a part of my journey. So the ultimate dream now is to build a really big F-35. We're talking about a 1:6 size, 1:8 size, but they has to be stunning. Because my ultimate dream now is to attend at Jet World Masters. Jet World Masters is a competition where the best of the best are flying these models.
The way it's always been is if you take off before the ceremony, you go after the ceremony.
Seriously guys, I've got zero experience how to attend with this competition. So I got some friends who are helping me with this. So together with your support, I think we might have a chance. So make sure to subscribe and like this video. And consider to support me also on Patreon because these projects are really expensive. Now then, back to our project. So last week we had a really nice flight with that F-35A version. I do miss some rudder control, so in this video we're going to add some more servos to this model. This is actually version number 2, which is a bit more lightweight. So we got more thrust to weight power, 2 extra servos for draw control, and like I said, we need this model, version 2, before we can scale it up to a 1:6 guys, 1:6 size model. So this is 2 meters 61. So guys, in this video we're going to build version number 2 of the F-35A. The weather is quite bad in the Netherlands, so let's see if we can do a remade in flight of version number 2. And I'm going to show you how to make parts, upload them into PCBWay, which is our today's video sponsor, and show how the parts came out in aluminium, because we're going to rebuild in December the F-35B 1:10 size composite as well. So we got a lot of projects ahead. So let's continue with our F-35A. Okay, here we have the new rudder design with the charge servo implemented. And we're going to use the bamboo lap for printing this part. So as you can see here, all the parts are nicely sliced or set up like a project in the bamboo studio. And we're going to continue with the rudder. So as you guys all know, I'm a big fan of bamboo lap. We're printing with the ColorFab lightweight filaments. And it turns out really good. So I'm using actually 3 supports for our support materials. These are easily removable. So meanwhile, while the printer is printing, we need to improve some parts, and especially we're going to take this part. So I will show you how to upload this into PCBWay to cut it out of aluminium. So here you got the side of PCBWay. So we're going to CNC machining. What you now can do, in my case, we've got the hinge servo. So just drop and drag it into the file. What you then have to choose is the material. So I need 2 of these. You got also instantly pricing, which is not that super bad. It's actually quite cheap, and the quality is also quite good. So I choose aluminium 7047, 75, I'm sorry. And then a surface, I always choose a standard as milled surface, which is fine enough. And here we go. Then what you then have to do is to order and submit a request. Easy as that, guys, and it just take 1 week that this part will arrive. So today it's Sunday. I order it today, so in the next week's video we should have this new part from PCBWay. So talking about PCBWay, time for a small ad. This video is sponsored by PCBWay. PCBWay provides custom PCB services, but they also offer 3D printing, CNC machining, sheet fabrication and many more. We use CNC and also 3D printing to make our projects. Mostly I use PCBWay to CNC cut aluminium parts for the F-35 landing gear. At PCBWay you can easily upload your file, select the material that you want and get a quote in less than 24 hours. Check them out at pcbway.com, and let's go back to our video. Look at this, look at the size difference. So here we're talking about a 1:8 size F-35, and this is a 1:12 size F-35. So this is also a part what I'm working on this month. So we got a lot of projects ongoing, including the Boeing project. We shooted a JP 120mm EDF there. So it will push us like 9 kilos for this model. I'm using the Formlabs. Oh, by the way, here we put the lipos. And I'm using actually the Formlabs to print tough material to print the super skill landing gears. And also we are using the JP worm gears to let this motion work. So a big thumbs up if you want to see more of this kind of videos and more details for this wonderful, super huge 1:8 size. Look at it, 1:12, 1:8, amazing. Okay guys, while the printer is busy to print the second rudder part, here are the laser cutted parts from the F-35B 1:10 size, which we are also going to build in December. Still don't know where to find the time, but at least I'm going to try. And these are actually quite nice filaments what I've received from Colorfab to print that huge form, a 2m61 size F-35A form to make molds out of it. So we're going to use this Colorfab with carbon fiber infill to print on the big Modex. So I think I'm going to start to try this filament on the big Modex. Let's try. Okay, we need another DS06, which are actually my favorites from Servo. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to compare weight. So if I got this measurement tool and I'm using this easy hinges, 15 grams. Okay, let's take the Servo, which I added already with aluminium hinge. Let's see, 6-7 grams. Amazing, and this can push like 1.8 kilos and is also coreless. Brilliant, and you can also program these. So let's see if it fits. Okay, the servos fits really nice. And I really love coreless servos. So the Bamboo Lab is now running the rudder part, which we can be implemented at the end of the video. So this is actually version number 2. Version 1 was fun, as it was a draft version. And the idea was for this model that we got more easy access to install the receiver. And because we want to make a lot of flights, test flights, easy access for the LiPo battery. And eventually this will also save weight, but normally all those wires go all the way to the front. And now we got it more centralized for aileron, rudder and elevator. So we will also save some weight there too. Also, we're going to increase the EDF from 70mm to 80mm. So this will hopefully return a nice high alpha flights. And guys, leave a comment behind in the comment section what you think about this awesome details. It took me a lot of work. And by the way, here's the big brother. Look at this. Look at the size difference. So here we're talking about a 1:8 size F-35. And this is a 1:12 size F-35. So this is also a part what I'm working on this month. So we got a lot of projects ongoing, including the Boeing project. We shooted a JP 120mm EDF there. So it will push us like 9 kilos for this model. I'm using the Formlabs. Oh, by the way, here we put the lipos. And I'm using actually the Formlabs to print tough material to print the super skill landing gears. And also we are using the JP worm gears to let this motion work. So a big thumbs up if you want to see more of this kind of videos and more details for this wonderful, super huge 1:8 size. Look at it, 1:12, 1:8, amazing. Okay guys, while the printer is busy to print the second rudder part, here are the laser cutted parts from the F-35B 1:10 size, which we are also going to build in December. Still don't know where to find the time, but at least I'm going to try. And these are actually quite nice filaments what I've received from Colorfab to print that huge form, 2m61 size F-35A form to make molds out of it. So we're going to use this Colorfab with carbon fiber infill to print on the big Modex. So I think I'm going to start to try this filament on the big Modex. Let's try. Okay, 2 more parts are finished. Wow, very lightweight, super nice. I really like this flexible bed. So we got 2 F-35s. So let's continue the printing. Okay guys, thank you all for watching this video. And yeah, sharing this journey together with me, and hopefully next year or whenever we got a chance or spot at Jet World Masters, which is a really true dream. If you got the chance, check out RC Jet Print. We got the F-35, we got a small B-Hawk online, we got some hand launcher models online like the X-32, the Harrier is there, also a really nice SOX with 2x70s. So check out RC Jet Print if you're searching for a nice winter project. Look what we have done. So we can take off with the big Kestrel, and we made a special release mechanism there to release the B-Hawk underneath the Kestrel. And then you can also perform a vertical landing if you prefer. So this is actually super cool idea. But we are waiting for nice weather to come to take off this Kestrel together with this B-Hawk. This one is already available on RC Jet Print, so check it out.